Hello, everybody. At this Christ 29 coming to you with a live update, a massive update on the situation. Massive stories broken out. Sony has recently said that they're requiring all new PC gamers on Steam who are playing Helldivers 2 to go ahead and create a count with PlayStation Network in order to play the game. But it gets much worse after this. It says, and I quote though, that the PlayStation Network requiring all members of the PC gaming community to create a PlayStation Live Network account. It's being discussed right now. It is tremendously negative. It is overpoweringly negative. A lot of people are losing interest in this. A lot of people are not happy about this. But I see what people are saying. Um, let's go ahead and check on the review score here. I'm on Steam right now. Yes, I live in the United States, by the way. It's mostly negative with last 30 days, with 38% of the 120,000, 102,000 user reviews being negative, being positive. So 70, 80, 90, 100, 40% of people are very negative. All reviews, 65% of them are actually being very positive, 69%. Um, and it does state here, it does state integration third party DRM protected, requires third party account PlayStation Network, supports linking to the account, and requires agreement to third party EULA, Helldivers2 EULA. So it is posted on here. And it's not saying that they're deceiving people or not. They're not at all. It's just, they didn't mandate it before because of the fact that, because of the issues at hand. So issues with logging in because a lot of people were trying to play the game that couldn't. But when you click on the game to buy it, Helldivers2, when you click on the game, you had review scores up here. You go down, and it has the bronze plating, I call them, of the requirements of this game. It says requires third party account, PlayStation Network. Listen, folks, I understand what people are saying. I get it. I do. But you bought the game with those emblems already on there, meaning you knew eventually at some time it could. Now I played games like I play games like a new game I play I re-downloaded because my SSD got corrupted. Is Horizon Forbidden West. It required me to log in to PlayStation Network to play a single player game. I get that. I understand why people are pissed off. Now, if you live in other countries, this will not work for you. I get that. But when you bought the game on PlayStation, on Steam, on the Steam system, on the Steam app, on Valve, it's set in those gold or bronze bars, 1, 2, and 3. The second one saying, a third party count required. It's not hard to understand. Like I said, when I play, when I had to log in to play. What was it? Um, Horizon Forbidden West. I had to log into my old PlayStation account. I haven't had, no, I haven't had a PlayStation account in a PlayStation in 6 years. Account's still active, but I never had a PlayStation account. So, is this backlash warranted or unwarranted? Well, it shows right there the emblem saying it. So Sony got Steam dead to rights. They are in the right. to require it, but do they have to, mandate it? That's the thing. I think it should be it should be it should say optional. You opt to do it or not opt to do it. Opt to do it to get, like, he Ubisoft games or whatever, and on Xbox or PlayStation, you can log into your account and you say no and continue playing. PC 202. You can log into it to get, to know, because I do it on my PC, so I have all these scores of games I played. I got, like, level 100 on Ubisoft, whatever, on all the games I play. So I can keep track of the games I play. So if I lose a game, for example, whatever, or if something happens, I at least know where it's at. I know I have it on Ubisoft. But with the crew being pretty much dissolved, that doesn't help to have a third party on your PC. But I think with Sony is it's getting way too out of hand. People are taking it way too seriously. Listen, Sony has the right to do what the hell they want, and I don't care what anybody says. No one's screaming and yelling on PC when you have to log into your Windows account to play Halo. Where's the pitchforks and the flames at? Oh, that's right, because Windows is all over the world, and you can access it anywhere. The Philippines don't have PlayStation Network, so those people, those kids, those adults can't play this game after June 4th or June 6th, whatever the hell it finally goes into effect, mandate effect across the board. I'm thinking it's a very quick fix by Sony. Go in there, I know, a couple keystrokes, and make it optional. You don't have to have it, because you have it if you want to, have your friends find you on PlayStation Network on PC, and they can join games easier. If it's able to join games easier with friends on PC and PlayStation, if you have no PlayStation account and you still got your friends on there, and they know you're alive now because PlayStation account's active now, and they can hop into your games and play. I can see that. I can see, like, okay, cool, that's a cool option and not mandatory, but straight mandatory in it, no, because the negative reviews are already in, and this is going to damage this game tremendously. Or they're doing it purposely to get people off the game to go buy Ghost of Tsushima, or whatever the game is called. But that's another problem. Will that game require PlayStation Network account? Let's say it doesn't. Like, so you're mandating Helldivers 2, but not the Sony created game. Can anybody say, funny that you're mandating the game that wants to come out on Xbox, but yet the game you created in your own studios does not have the authorization on PC? Interesting. If I had a mustache, I'd be like, that kind of thing. I think it's a ploy. I think it's a ghost ploy. Hey, Ripfire. What's up, buddy? I think it's a ploy. I think it's a ploy by Sony to get people to hop on PlayStation Network. That's what I think. I think it's a ploy by people to get people to join PlayStation Network any way they can. Just like Microsoft does with the games on PC. If you have an Xbox account to play Halo Infinite, you had to have one to log into it. It was mandatory. Everybody knew that. So you had Windows anyway, so why not activate that? Oh, wow, cool! I can get Game Pass, Ultimate for a low price of $17 a month, or 44 or $50 a year, or $50 for 3 months. I mean, and then you get it, and you have all these games to play. So I see why Microsoft does that. They wheel you in with all the free games they got. But Sony, why? I'm thinking because it's the Ghost of Tsushima. They're trying to get people off this game and go play that. But is Torpedo a game that does really well for people, for Arrowhead and Sony, going to be good for them to go, hey, we're going to go ahead and take you off this game and go buy this game? Is that really going to work, Sony? You're thinking clearly? Are you drunk or something like that? Because I don't think you're thinking very clearly. I think you're just trying to pull one out your ass. That's what I'm thinking. You're trying to get people to go buy this game, buy this new game coming out, but piss people off right now. They're like, no, Sony, you F yourself. I'm not buying this game. I'm not buying your games anymore. What about the governments out there? Look at Australia. You know, they're very pro consumer. Let's hypothetically say half the country didn't have PlayStation Network. And they start going after their constituents. Hey, we put you in power to help protect us from all this tyrannical greed. Now, Australia has sued companies before and won. No, they're one of the few countries that actually sued Microsoft to go against the Activision merger. Come to find out that no, it wasn't going to affect anybody, and Australia, okay, cool, whatever. They kept walking down the street. Australia kept walking down the street, so they don't care anymore. But at the time, a lot of these countries like Australia, were really fighting against these companies. Nothing much, just done playing Infinite Legends. That's cool, buddy. Really cool. Yeah, I haven't played much yet. I know. I need to download it myself, start playing it again. But going back to this topic at hand, though, if Australia can go in there and go out there and sue a company without even having a problem with it, because the country is so-called very user-friendly when it comes to their people playing games online. I think that will force Sony to bow down, kowtow, say, "Oh, we're just kidding, we're just playing around." We don't care. Oh, here's more Helldivers2 updates, and just that place. It's late April Fool joke. We're not very funny, and push under the rug, laugh about it, ha ha ha, and keep on going their day down the way. But I don't think it's a joke, folks. I think Sony is trying to hook people into the PlayStation ecosystem. Like I said, though, if they offer some stuff, if they mandate, hey, if you don't have PlayStation Network in your area, we're going to give you a grace period of 2 to 3 years because we're trying to get into your area. But once we get into your area, you're required to create the account. That will see fair, okay? And list of countries are affected that don't have access to it, like Philippines, this part of Australia, the moon, whatever. The places that don't have it but can still access the game through Steam, then you'll see numbers probably go back up again. And people are like, oh, I have to access the game to play the game, but they don't have to, then it causes problems. Well, you have access to PlayStation Network. And you can enjoy all these games we have. And Sony can butter the muffin a lot better by saying, you know what? By doing this, we'll give you, an option to join PlayStation Plus for half off or whatever the case may be, and download games to your SSD PlayStation, to your SSD, to your computer or whatever, and play games like too. Something. But Sony is trying to make money, obviously, as well as Microsoft and their company out there make money. So I get what they're doing. Do I like it? No. But I have a PlayStation account I haven't used in 5 years. I activated it on playing a single player game, Horizon Forbidden West. I had to activate it to actually play the game. It wouldn't let me play the game without accessing my account. So, Young Yi claim that it doesn't affect single player games is a hit and miss crapshoot because they can say, yes, you have to do this or not do this. But I think that PlayStation Network, is it going to hurt? Yes, it's going to hurt people who can't play the game. And one guy in the Philippines has 90 hours or a level 90 on the game already. And I'm a level 27. So I see where he's coming from, where this person's coming from. And it does suck. And it's not fair. Because you have to sit there and you have to, okay, I can't play this game anymore, so what am I going to do now? Play the games I've played years playing already? Or play this new game I love to play, but I can't play it because I have to create an account. And to create an account with a different country, even if it's even if it's a country over, and you create a country account in that country, VPN it, Sony can ban you because of term service violation. See, Sony is ramming it up their butt and ramming it down your mouth. Now you're getting from both ends at this point. Because if you can't create the account and you do create one in a different country, you get caught, you get banned. Even though you ain't doing any mischief, you're not trying to create an account to spam or DOS anything. You're just trying to create an account to play a damn game that you bought. That is kind of effed up in my mind. So I call bullshit on this situation. I think Sony's doing is bullshit. Now, I don't mind it because, like I said before, in years past, when I play games on PlayStation and even when I play games on Steam, they'll ask me for it. Like, go away, Sony. I don't want to play that. I don't do that. Click no, and I'll continue again. Like, no, Sony, I want to do this. Every time I launch the game, like Days Gone, they'll ask me, do you want to log into your account? Like, no, go away. And because I don't want to, because I don't need to, and it doesn't bother me. And I move on. I keep playing the game. But they're going to mandate this stuff. They got to start doing something. Giving PlayStation gamers access to the PlayStation library. That means PC gamers are not paying more money. We're not playing for online play. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how this falls out and what shakes from this. When you rattle the cage, see what falls out kind of thing. And I think Sony's going to count out. They're going to have to. This game has already it's going to hit rock bottom here in a few hours. When this makes the rounds, and the whole world finds out about this, the game is going to die. You're going to have this game die, and Arrowhead's going to pretty much go out of business, all because of Sony and stupid practices. And all because Sony wants us to run to this Ghost of Toshiba, whatever the hell it is, game. And we're like, no, Sony, you go F yourself. We're not buying your crap. Then there goes another fan base that Sony just lost and just treated like damn, field hand money machines, cash ATM, instead of being like Microsoft. So yes, you have Microsoft requires you, but Windows, like I said, Windows is everywhere. PlayStation Network is not. So Windows does it, it's different. But if Sony cannot be a dick for 5 seconds, then you know what? These countries don't have access to PlayStation Network. We'll give them at least 2-year grace period. We're going to go ahead and try to work hard to bring our infrastructure in there. Once we do, create an account, log in, game works as normal. Hey, Sony, why don't you F all that? Say, screw this noise. Play the effing game you bought on Steam 3 months ago without any problem whatsoever. Really? That's this simple. This is the most dumb thing I had to talk about, guys. I discuss a lot of weird stuff on this channel, and I do. But this here takes the cake. This takes the taco, pal. This takes the whole situation. This is the most dumbest thing I've had to report on because it's really anti-consumer. It's just Sony just trying to screw the screw deeper, and trying to see if they can get more money out of people. They offer the games like Game Pass does, Ultimate. Yeah, it makes sense. I can play this and go play something else cool after I'm done. But they're not PlayStation Network doesn't have access to games like that. You can't download PlayStation 3 games to your SSD. You can't download a lot of games. You have to stream them all. A lot of them. Not all of them. You can download PS4 games, I've heard, but not, PS3 games. Yet. They probably will eventually. But I think this is going to nuke this game. I hate to say it, but this is going to nuke this game. This is going to nuke it. This is going to destroy it. This is going to make a hard time for people. See, and they'll say, okay, so why am I doing this again now? Why am I having to create this account? Oh, that's right. Sony corporate greed. Gotcha. Hey, I'm all for company making all the money they want. Okay? No, we're not pirating the game. These people are not pirate the game, son. They're not evil. No, they're not your enemy. These are your damn consumers that you're lining up to execute them style like St. Valentine's Day Massacre. You're executing them because they don't have access to your damn freaking app because you're too lazy, stupid, or both to push it into the Philippines. Or maybe the Philippines don't want that stuff. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, they have Steam. So obviously they have Windows or some version of Windows, or they have Linux. Either way you look at it, they have something to play this game. I don't think it works on Linux anyway, but it works on Windows. I think only Windows and Steam, OS, whatever. The point being is this. In my closing arguments here, PlayStation Network is very anti-consumer right now. This shows me that they're more worried about their corporate bottom line than they are worried about the fact that people are not being able to play this game that they enjoy longer because PlayStation's corporate greed. Because they have to get every nickel they can. They can't just give us a break, leave us alone, let us be. They have to constantly get the screwdriver around for screwing things. Then they wonder, well, we don't know why the game died. For the game was pretty cool, popular at first until we fucked it up. And then they complain why their games don't do well and play on PC when they start acting stupid, like stuff like this. Spider-Man's a great game, but it wasn't fully optimized right away. Miles Morales is a great game, really fun. Once again, not fully optimized. Day Gone had bugs. Last of Us had bugs. Every game that PlayStation launched on this thing, outside I think of Helldivers2 as Arrowhead, it had some issues. And the issues with Arrowhead game, the Helldivers2 wasn't because of technical, because it's just a lot of people were online at one time trying to play this game, and they couldn't fit everybody. They couldn't cram the clown car in more people in it. The clown car so tight that they literally have to, latch it with a lock to keep it from busting open. That's how big the clown car was. Of this situation, I call it the clown car. But I think people just need to understand this. That I'm not against Sony making money. I'm not against Sony. Hey, they're the publisher. The organization behind this thing. Arrowhead is the creator, and they put it on PlayStation first, so Sony think they have the rights to it, or they don't because Arrowhead created it, and Sony doesn't own Arrowhead as of right now. If Sony buys Arrowhead out, then it's PlayStation's game, and that's fine. But until that day comes, Sony just need to leave people alone. Let them enjoy the game. If you want to do this on your own properties, like Ghost of Tsushima, Days Gone, whatever, fine, Sony. You have at it. You go up there and be the, dictating, the first word, dictating, the monarch out there and just smash entire area, destroy everything, and wonder why your games are not selling very well on PC anymore. Because your games sell very well. Spider-Man 2, people waiting on that already. And people are enjoying the game. They're enjoying what they're playing with the game they have right now, like Spider-Man and Miles Morales. People are loving it. Why do you have to go in there and try to F it up? Why are you being the Xbox of old? Why can't you just be cool and hip and let people play everything you want to on the system and don't worry about it? Why, Sony? Are you hurting that much for cash? Is this really hurting your pride? The fact that a game that came out with no appeal is now exploded in popularity? Is that the reason why? Or are you just too damn stupid to realize that maybe you should just leave stuff alone and just let people enjoy their damn game? I know this is my final argument. It's a little longer than 2 minutes, but yeah, guys, this is my point of view on this. Comment down below. If you're brand new to the channel, hey, comment down below, like, subscribe, notification, ring that bell. Tell me how you feel. Are you on board with the PlayStation Network account requirement, or are you against it? Comment down below, like, subscribe, and ring that bell. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Thank you, Ripfire, for joining me. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.